Hello, welcome to Biology with Mr. VanDyke. I am Mr. VanDyke. It's my 8th year teaching at St. Charles East. I studied biology at Aurora University, student taught at West Aurora High School, and this year I'm teaching biology, forensics, and anatomy. A lot of different interests, so hopefully I can find something to connect with your student. I was a police officer for 8 years before this, and so I also went to Illinois State University for criminal justice and psychology. I have two kids, Henry and Cora. They're 5 and 7 years old. I also have a 1-year-old puppy named Hazel. This is the Saints Way motto, and I like it, and I try and encourage it in my classroom. And the expectations that I make clear with your students at the beginning is to be respectful to your fellow classmates and to me. Try and be on time as best you can, and be ready to work. So cell phones away. Just be ready to focus. Try and have a positive attitude as best you can. I really think you need a comfortable learning environment. Otherwise, you won't be able to learn. So that's the goal, and that's the expectation I have for the students. This year, content-wise, your students will learn about ecology and systems, and then second semester, DNA, cell functions, and evolution. Really, we learn these through learning skills. Skills come first. So, for example, we're analyzing data using computational models, and then the content is just kind of a bonus. So this will look a little bit different than maybe a biology class that you remember, but our goal is to improve skills that can be used in any class or for future career, just so they get more experience with it and practice. Again, kind of mentioned, we're using science and engineering practices, cross-cutting concepts, and executive functioning, which is kind of education jargon for organization. Course goals, we're looking to investigate relationships between organisms and their environment, analyze matter and energy, relate structure and function, and examine and explain molecular basis for heredity, so DNA, and explore mechanisms by which species change over time. But all of these through the lens of skills. Grading, about 70% of our grade comes from assessments, projects, tests, labs, skill assessments. 10% falls into a homework, classwork, and formatives. And the final exam is split into two parts, totaling 20%, so a 5 and a 15%. The district definition of homework is there's practice, which is just practice, assessed, which means I'll give direct feedback, and graded, which will be graded. Supports, you're always welcome to contact me. Please feel free to reach out at any time. The learning management system I use is Google Classroom. There's an online textbook, and the Science Honor Society tutoring will be available generally on Tuesdays, and students are able to schedule time. It hasn't started quite yet, but in the future here shortly, there should be a tutoring available to your student. Just really quick to show you my Google Classroom. I group it by unit. So there will only ever be, 3 documents this semester for them to click on. And so, for example, when they click on the Unit 1 document, it pulls this up, and so you can see what your student would see. I generally have an explanation as to what we did for the day, what we should do, and here's the homework. I'll link any new links or things that students might need to use. And so there's always this document here. The most recent date is always at the top, so they don't even have to scroll through. They can just find whatever they're looking for, if they're absent for a day or something, right at the top of the screen. As always, please feel free to contact me. I'm happy to work with you, your student. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to know about your student. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great night.